Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Interpreting Simplified. My name is Jeanette. Bienvenidos a mi canal. An interpreter is described as a cultural broker slash coach. That means that you're using your knowledge of the culture to help bridge the gap between the providers and the patients. I found an actual definition. It says, when one becomes aware of possible misunderstandings in the communication between patient, family, and providers stemming from cultural differences. So I'll give you an example of that. I was in a session one time with a young lady who had just moved here from El Salvador, and she didn't speak any English. So when the doctors needed to assess her or they needed to go into the room to speak to her, they always had an interpreter. One time I was the interpreter, and she was very, very sick, and the doctors were trying to figure out if she was lucid, if she was all there, if she was thinking clearly enough because of all the medications they had given her. One of the questions that the doctors asked her to assess this was, what is the next big holiday coming up? Now, these were American doctors whose next holiday coming up was Thanksgiving. When they asked the patient, her next big holiday was Christmas Eve, Nochebuena. So when they asked her, her answer was Christmas Eve. The doctors were a little concerned because they thought she didn't even know what time of the year it was. So I stepped in as the cultural advocate, consultant, coach, and I explained to them that in El Salvador, Thanksgiving Day is not a big national holiday. And that in fact, her next big holiday is Nochebuena, Christmas Eve. So the doctors were grateful for the cultural input, and that put them at ease that in fact she was lucid and she did know what she was talking about. So that's what we mean by cultural broker slash coach. A lot of the times you're going to be in situations where things are not clear, the patient's not communicating clearly, or even the providers sometimes don't communicate clearly, and it's our job to make sure that all the communication from either direction is clear. I hope this was helpful, and make sure that you subscribe and click the notification button. It's all free, and stay tuned for more videos. Thank you for watching.